Good morning, everyone. Dr. Jacob Lilly here again for another video. This is going to be going into my marathon prep. This is going to be my third week of training. Just going to take you along for another run like we did in the previous video. So if you guys stay tuned for that, thank you for watching. Once again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for these videos. And there's gonna be a bunch of tips, a bunch of health tips involved with the running. Basically, a format that I like to do is running and kind of giving you guys these tips as I'm running and kind of thoughts as they come into my head. So stay tuned for that. This is gonna be a second video regarding that, and again, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I just finished my breakfast and I'm getting ready to warm up before going on my run. For breakfast, I had 2 eggs, banana with some peanut butter for some carbs and some fats, as well as some carrots just to kind of hold me over, keep me a little bit more full on my run. Had a very light breakfast typically. I try to keep the same things that I normally eat on a day-to-day basis for breakfast, kind of just keep that standardized throughout the day, especially since I am running through the mornings. If I feel like I change too much in my diet, at least in the mornings before my run, it tends to kind of upset my stomach. So these are just some strategies I like to avoid when I'm running. So just keeping the same breakfast, and then for lunch and dinner, obviously that can vary, and have some fun with it with my meal prepping or whatever it is that I'm cooking for that day. Gonna warm up now, gonna get my foam rolling in, always. Gonna get my stretches, some exercises in before going on for the run. See you guys on the road. Take care. All right, so we just started the run. We're about 10 minutes into the run. And for today's run, we're doing about 30 minutes of running, 5-minute warm up, 5-minute cool down. So let's see how it goes. All right, everyone. So I'm about 18 and a half minutes in, almost 2 miles so far in this run. One thing I wanted to talk about was actually recovery. Last week, towards the end of the week, I only had 4 runs last week. Felt a little tired. I didn't really like that, so made it a priority to recover this last weekend. I didn't do any running. I didn't really do much of anything, really. I just relaxed. I was moving into my new apartment still, so I had to do some tasks about that. But outside of that recovery, I didn't really do much. I ate a lot, which is important. Hitting your macro goals, whatever type of training program you're in, it's gonna be extremely important and effective with your recovery. Part of the key things with recovery is, the first is always sleep. You need to get some proper sleep. Quality sleep is always more important than quantity in some cases. So, proper sleep, that's gonna be your best tool for recovery. Next on the list is actually food, what you're putting in your body. Make sure you get adequate macros, proteins, carbs, and fats. And then everything else is after that. Sauna, ice bath, compression boots, Theragun, stretching. All those things are going to be lumped up in the third best part of recovery. And the reason I'm kind of harping on this recovery is, again, this last weekend I didn't really do much in terms of exercise, stretching. Mainly just relaxed and slept. I work a little bit on the weekends. But outside of that, I didn't do too much strenuous activity. And coming into this run today, I feel fully recovered. I feel great. My legs feel fresh. I feel fast. I don't feel bloated. So I kind of have this saying that the fuel you put in your body today is what's going to be your performance tomorrow. So the things that I did yesterday, irrespective of what I do today or this morning, is going to carry over. And that's what's going to be your fuel source, your power, your strength, whatever it is, whatever type of gym activity you're doing, or running or walking, whatever. What you do the day before is going to set you up for success in the next day. So yesterday, ate a lot, slept really good, prioritized rest and recovery, and today I'm having a banging run. So hopefully that's just some words of wisdom on your next workout. Take that for what it is, try it out yourself, and focus with that. All right.
About 25 minutes in, got about another 15 minutes or so. Let's do it. All right, checking in. I'm about 30 minutes into my run, clocking in 2.85 miles. Got another 5 minutes of running, 5 minutes of optional walk or jog to finish out the run. A little far from home, so depending on how fast I can get there, might run a few minutes and then walk the rest. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. Should expect close to 3.5 miles or so of total volume today, which is very good. My goal for the week is about 10 to 12 miles a week for now, at least for the first month. And then when I start ramping up marathon training in November, averaging, let's say roughly about 18 to 22 miles a week until we get closer and closer to the running date, which is in March. So I'm trying to find that balance of pushing myself, but also scaling back a little bit. This is a long process. Got about 4.5 months of training, so I'm not too worried about the shape I'll be in that time. Just gotta worry about taking care of my body. Okay, everyone. So, just finished my run. Got about 3 more minutes of walking / cool down. Overall, very proud of this run. It's gonna be a 40-minute run in total. Like I said, clocking in about 3.5 miles. I felt a lot faster this week than I did last week, which is some improvement. And again, I think there's a couple things at play. I started my sprint workouts last week, so I'm going to be filming that as my next workout. It's a sprint workout, kind of discussing those training concepts and what they're used for. But overall, I felt very quick, light on my feet. Like I said, I recovered very well, so felt overall just very good about this run. So again, prioritizing rest and recovery, especially if you're feeling fatigued at the end of the week. Obviously pushing it in your training, but also balancing that out with the overall goal, right? The goal is the marathon. The goal is not this workout. So having that in the back of my mind to, think about when doing these trainings is going to be very helpful with, again, keeping my body from falling apart. So next thing, got to stretch, got to eat, got to fuel properly for the next run, which is going to be in 2 days. That's going to be my sprint workout. Can't wait to bring you guys along for that ride. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, all right? Take care.